I'll just
I
take.
probably said
I'll.
some. I probably said some dumbass shit, man.
It
I
was pretty
can't wait.
funny.
I'll be sure to take notes so I can let you know tomorrow.
You could probably tell me some fucking totally made up shit, and I'd be like, I have honestly no idea if I said that or not.
All right, guys, we are on the air. This is Just for Fun podcast, episode 60. I'm joined by Esteban and Mike Monarez. Mic check, mic check. Oh yeah, we gotta do mic check.
Yo.
Steve, let's get a mic check. Give it like at your good talking voice so we know where we're at here.
I can talk about this loud tonight. I can just see.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yours shouldn't have to move, I don't think. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
What up? What the fuck?
So how is everybody's day?
I slept all day.
Nice.
I worked all day. I put away about 10 pallets of load at work. It was great.
You said 10 pounds of what?
Pallets.
Oh, you stocked up 10 pallets?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a lot of load, and I am very tired. Gotta love the holidays.
You gotta love a lot of load. Frothy loads.
Fucking Thanksgiving Eve, going out with Steve, and we're gonna get extra fucked up just to be like we made it through the first fucking holiday.
Oh yeah, is Christmas worse?
Thanksgiving's actually worse. Christmas is pretty bad for like a couple days, but Thanksgiving's like all on one day.
At work?
Yeah. Like everyone comes to shop like the day before Thanksgiving for whatever reason, whereas Christmas is like people kind of filter in for like 2 or 3 days. Like normally like the 23rd is busier than the actual Christmas Eve.
Hey Steve, you sure you don't want to hop in Minecraft real quick and dig this last block out of the strip? Because it's like all empty except for one block.
That last block can wait until I'm done with Nier Automata.
Yeah, I'm watching Steve playing that game.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been on for a minute. Been working my ass off. I've been going on my days off.
I think the last time you were on was that last time we talked on the podcast.
Yeah, because I got that Sunday off for that concert.
Oh yeah, Beartooth, right?
Yeah, that was fucking dope.
You know what's funny to me?
Did you already go?
Huh?
Did you already go?
Yeah, I went that Saturday, the day before the podcast.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
telling
yeah,
you about
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what's funny to me is I was like, Mike said that he took someone with him that had never been to a metal show before, and I was like, I didn't understand what he said, so I was like, did you say you've taken someone that's never been to a show before? And Steve was like, don't tell him, Mark doesn't give a fuck, just tell me. And then I made the same joke back at you, and you're like, get this fucker out of the park. But it's actually a sincere question. I was trying to understand what he said. So, from October 25th or whatever it is, did you actually take someone to a metal show that had never been to one before?
I took Sock Dick, and he never been.
Oh shit! That's what's up. What's up, Sock Dick?
Stupid motherfucker. But nah, he's going to do some shit right now. So he's been telling me about it, and then I had an extra ticket. I was like, bro, you want to go? And
bro, you're going through it.
Like skeptical, and then I was like, bro, like this is like the first time I have a weekend off in a long time, and I've been wanting to chill with you, and I think we'll just go. all right, and he actually had a good time. He liked it.
I was gonna say, bro, you're going through some shit right now, bro. Let's go watch people scream at us, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the mosh pit. Let's get a shit face.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. And then we went to my cousin's Halloween party afterwards, so that was pretty fun too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was worth the day off.
You been going in on your days off?
Yeah, I've been trying to get more crane time and more practice on it.
That's what's up. Oh, did you want to join Minecraft? I don't care if you do. I don't care if you do. I'm not really doing anything. I forgot to ask you.
Nah, I'm good. I just want to talk.
Yeah.
Because if I play, I really don't know what I was. Oh, I already finished my little tower, and after that, like I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I just want to get spoopy.
I'm fitting to get spoopy, man. And man, they fucking ran out of they fucking ran out of Colt 45 at the store, and they haven't restocked yet. So I gotta drink this bullshit ass Mickey's, man. Fucking pieces of shit.
Fuck you! So I'm drinking.
Yeah, see, you're on that fucked up low brow shit, man. You got to get a Colt 45, man.
Fuck that. Like I'm on my last. I know exactly 601 for 2 of them. And like that was my last $6. I'm like, fuck. But I got moonshine.
Did they let you slide on the penny? You're like, dude, for real, this is my last $6.
No, I had some change. I just gave him a nickel. Like, there you go. Want your change back? No. I don't want that 4 cents back. But,
you know those little like take a penny, leave a penny things?
Yeah.
I wonder if like bums just like walk into stores and just grab some shit out of there. Like, oh shit, there's 12 cents there. Let me grab that real quick.
Yes, they do.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it.
Nice.
Steve is the bum that does it.
I used to work the customer service desk, and they would just come and like grab the handful and be like, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" They're like, "Take a penny, leave a penny," and like walk away. I'm like,
But you never leave any.
But you never leave it. I left it at the other store.
Dude, at the store across the street from my house, they will straight up call the police on you if you ask people for change outside of the store.
Good, because I can't stand it over here. Like, I always pull up to like the Circle K or whatever to get a beer or cigarettes, whatever, really quick. And as soon as I pull in, like you're pulled up right in front of the store, and I can see that dude sitting there waiting for someone to ask. Fuck, man, I don't want to fucking talk to this dude. So I have my sunglasses on, and still he'll try to stop me. I'm like, nope. I use my card, man. But I have like a handful of fucking change and dollar bills and shit. So.
I found that I'd say like a good percentage of the time it works. Just fucking as soon as you see that motherfucker, just stare at them as you're walking into the store. Just fucking stare, and they won't say shit.
I usually have my headphones on, so I'll just ignore them.
Yeah.
God, Steve, you fucking suck.
What do you mean? Why does he suck?
I'm watching him play that game, and he keeps dying.
I'm not broadcasting right now.
That's hilarious. You're watching a fucking older clip, you fucking dumbass.
Oh. I was like, why does he keep fucking dying over and over again?
Hey, Mike.
Am I playing a hacking minigame?
Yeah, dude. Like,
yeah, dude. I played that shit for like fucking an hour and 45 minutes the other day. It was brutal, dude. I hated it.
I wonder why I'm.
What?
No, I'm trying to see.
I fucking love how this is the 60th episode, or no, actually it's probably like closer to 80 at this point because of all the other weird ones. But this is episode 60 of this podcast, and before we started, you heard you know Steve logged out and I logged in, and you're just like watching an older clip thinking that it's him right now. It's fucking hilarious to me.
I know. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
You can watch me catch fish in Minecraft for however long we're on. Oh, dude, hey, are you looking at the broadcast?
Yeah, now I am. Now I'm on the right
Alright.
one, episode 60. You're in
Check-
Cheddar.
Check this shit out, bro. You'll see it in like 15 seconds or whatever, but bam.
Bam.
Check that shit out, bro.
Oh. Does it come back to you?
Yeah, but like, all right, here I'll show you. I got another one. So like, this is just a regular one that doesn't have any enchantments on it. You can throw it and it'll just stay there and chill, and then you can like go to it and pick it up. So like, if I leave that there, I think it stays there forever. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I'll try it. See how long it stays there. But I got this
Man, I
one.
want to harpoon some motherfuckers.
Yeah, like this bitch right here. Bam, bitch. And then it comes right back to me because it has like a spell on it. Here, I'll show you when it comes back. Loyalty
What
3.
the fuck is that?
What? Oh, that thing?
That
Yeah.
thing's-
I forget what it's called, but they like massively updated the ocean shit in the game. So like, check this shit out. You can't really see shit down there, huh?
Mm-mm.
Look at all those motherfuckers. Oh yeah, you're on a delay, but still you'll see it in a second.
Okay.
And you can swim now too. Like, you'll see my
Oh,
guy in a second. So it's like going down in the water is like really slow, but if you tap like the sprint button underwater, you can swim now, and the air bubbles work differently now too.
No, it changed a lot.
Yeah,
Before it was just a squid, right?
yeah, they got dolphins now too, man.
Do you ride those
We
fuckers?
didn't see
No.
turtles.
Oh yeah, and sea turtle. I think there's some turtles over here.
Fucking turtles. And you got that fucker that's spitting some fucking purple shit at you.
Yeah, those guys fucking annoy me. Oh yeah, there's a turtle right there. This motherfucker
so
right
Steve.
here.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm digging that fucking playlist like I've been like I'll bump it and alright, I'm gonna go back to my old playlist and I'll go I play like 2 songs like yeah fuck this I have to go back to that one every time.
I'm
Like,
glad to hear it.
nah, I like it a lot. I really like the Grey Haven Sweet Machine. That's my shit right now.
Oh yeah, dude, Greyhaven's so sick. I can't fucking wait for that Straight from the Past Silent Planet Greyhaven tour. I'm gonna lose my shit.
I know. I looked it up. It passed. It skipped through me. I'm like, God damn it! That'd been cool to see.
You go to the lost and found of the venue after the show, and you're like, "Is my shit in there?" You know what I'm saying?
I lost my shit in here. I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah, not a very good joke, but it's what I came up with. I'm here all night, folks.
Hey, it's
I wish
just
you
beginning of the podcast. We just gotta get spooky with it. So I got some moonshine.
Nice. Yeehaw. Is it like that? Is it like legit moonshine that someone made?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I guess the dude at work, he's from the East Coast, and he came and like, he's new, but not new. He's like, he's been here I think about 2-3 months. I can't remember, but he's not that new. And then I was talking to him about like, oh, I'm going, oh, it was sock dick, drinking a sock dick. All right. So next day, he's like, hey man, I totally forgot. You're talking about you like to drink. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking hungover every day to work. And he's like, well, you want to try this out? And he goes in his car. He has like a case, different flavors and shit. Like, yeah, I'll give you the first one free, and if you ever want another one, $10 for one, and then 25 for free. He's like, all right, cool, man. And then I got the blackberry one, and I'm liking it. Like, I'll take a shot or two here and there. Well, he gave it to me Friday, so obviously Friday I couldn't drink it. Saturday I took the first shot of it. I was like, damn, this is good. And Sunday I took a couple more, and I have more.
Does it like get you
So
fucked
since
up, or
then-
does it taste really good?
Well, it's pretty strong. Well, I do, like, I'm drinking my beer, so I'm pretty buzzed or whatever, and I'll take one shot of it. And that's it.
Ooh.
And just get that flavor, get that taste, like that burn. Like, oh shit! All right, cool. And then after like a while, I'm like, damn, I'm fucked up.
My man's going
know.
deep on moonshine.
Yeah, so like, I had these 240. I know they won't give me too spoopy, but if I take a couple shots of the moonshine with it, oh man.
Fuck yeah, let's get spoopy as fuck, man.
I'll take
Fucking,
one right.
The reason I asked if it was real moonshine or if like some guy just gave you some, because they have like a bunch of fucking products here that are like actually says moonshine on it, but it's obviously not, you know?
Yeah. I think I seen it there when I was with you. I think I was waiting for you in line. I was looking at it like the little stand.
Yeah, they have
right.
a big. They still have that same fucking one right there.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. I was thinking, like, man, that probably some like whack ass, like diluted bullshit.
Yeah, I know, because you can't sell.
That shit
You can't sell.
Killed.
I think any of them. Oh shite. Shite. Mic check.
All right,
Back
I hear you now.
Yeah, but they have like some wines and stuff, but I don't think they're any like high alcohol content wines.
Not even the mothers, the wine drinking mothers will be like, fuck that wine, that's for pussies.
Yeah.
It's like,
Hey, Steve, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there like a standard for convenience stores like where they can't sell any alcoholic beverage above a certain alcohol by volume, or is it the classification of liquor that makes them not be able to sell it?
Classification of liquor. It generally has an alcohol by volume. Like for instance, until we got our liquor license, we couldn't sell beers over like 15% or some shit like that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
But yeah, it's for wine. It doesn't matter as much. Like we could sell fortified wine, which like is upward of 20%. I don't know. It's like it's all a whole bunch of gray area, but it all depends by state and stuff too. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because, I mean, I don't think I've seen anything in the store above like 10% or so. You know.
Well, if they sell wine, you guys definitely sell wine above 10%.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't checked it out, so I'm sure there are. But most of the stuff that I pass by and look at is
a
just
lot
weak.
of red wines start at 12% and go up to 14 or 15%. So.
Oh. I bet that that bunk ass moonshine is probably like 9% or something.
Oh no, it's probably like 6%.
No shit.
Yeah, we sell some this shit called Copper Moon distillery moonshine at my work, and that shit is 6%. It's like, which is
That's like Smirnoff Ice.
That's like, it's a
like
fucking
a
wine cooler.
It's like a beer, basically, yeah. But it has liqueur in it, like a liqueur. Yeah, it has like liqueurs in it. They're cordials. You can call them cordials. So they have to like call it that by that name.
Huh.
That's stupid.
I wonder
Yeah,
what it's like here. I wonder if it's the alcohol by volume or just the classification of liquor. Like, you know. It kind of does
you
make
can look
sense.
You got a rectangle in your pocket.
No, it's not in my pocket. It's on my table. But like, I don't want to look it up. I just want to talk about it, you know. Technology is fucking slowly making everything boring. Like, we don't interact with each other as much anymore, you know.
Like right now.
No, like people.
No,
Fuck you. Fuck you, piece of shit.
We're on
Without
3 different
technology,
states.
No. I know, but
we wouldn't be able to have a podcast.
but I can.
Mike's like,
No.
Mark's over here like,
I
fuck
can.
technology.
I can think of several times though that like since I've had a smartphone that I was like one of them was you guys remember that girl Twig from Fort Irwin?
Fuck no.
Yeah. Yes.
Shut up, Mike.
I know. I see her all the time on Facebook.
A few years ago, me and a bunch of people were talking, and somehow we got on cigarettes. And you remember those like Camel cigarettes, Mike? They were around for a little while. There was a pink pack and a green pack of these Camel cigarettes.
Like marshmallows.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't think of the name of them, and I could have easily just Googled it, but instead I decided to hit up Twig, like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I have a question for you. Do you remember blah blah blah? She's like, yeah, it was camel whatever. I forgot it again, but like, you know what I mean?
I do.
I could have easily Googled it, but I decided to reach out to a friend and ask instead, because I think that's like part of the negative part of all this technology in our world is that it's like making people not interact with each other as much, or like socially interact with each other either, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but like she lives in Tokyo, so she's probably like fucking dead asleep, and you're here
Yeah,
asking
she's-
questions like 2 in the afternoon. Like, god damn it, piece of shit! This cigarette is called this. Now leave me alone.
Yeah, that's
trying
funny.
to get some sleep.
I know. I get that in Tokyo.
What the fuck was that shit called though? Camp? No,
I'm
not
trying to
Camp
get that.
Crash.
She's trying to get that Tokyo drift.
Is drift like some hip new word for something sexual that I don't know about, or did you just make a bad
Now
joke?
it is. No, it's right now. Fuck, what was it called? Marshmallow.
It wasn't camel, calm, cool, or crush, or smooth. It was Yo, you remember those shitty ass? You remember those shitty ass Marlboro cigarettes that tasted like fucking Listerine and shit?
What were those called? Because
Marlboro Smooth.
Wow.
It was Marlboro
no,
Smooth.
No, there was a different one too. It was like Marlboro Alpine or some shit like that. They were
Ew.
like extra minty.
You remember those Marlboro 72s?
Fuck those. I only smoke 27s.
Wait, which one the
Slipping
small
in.
one? 72s, right?
Yeah.
72s are the small ones.
Okay, I always get confused, but I seen someone had it the other day here, and I'm looking at it, damn, I totally forgot about those cigarettes. Like, yeah, could I have one? Just because, like, I had my pack of cigarettes, Marlboro Reds. I was like, I haven't smoked one in a long time. It tastes the same, but just really small. I was like, what's the point?
Yeah, I know. I think the point of it was that they packed all of the amount of tobacco of one cigarette into that smaller cigarette. So like when you hit it, you get a bigger, like each hit has more shit in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I think that's
feel
what
the
it
same way
was.
with the Marlboro Hundreds, because my cousin smokes hundreds. I smoke shorts, and I was telling him how I hate the hundreds because I feel like I don't get, I'm not satisfied. I don't get as much flavor.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "No, bullshit." It's like, "Bullshit." Watch. And we smoked one of mine. Like, yeah, it does. It tasted different. Like, my cigarette has more flavor to it.
Yeah, and the
So,
hundreds are all
side note real
perforated
quick.
also.
Side note, real quick, they were called Marlboro Skylines.
Marlboro Skyline. Ew,
Yeah,
I've never seen those. It must have been a regional thing.
I think I heard of it, but I never smoked them.
yeah, they had like basically like the advertising we had for them when we were selling them at my store back in the day when we used to sell cigarettes. It was like an icy glacier mountain, and it was like the pack of cigarettes, and it's like those are extra minty.
Yeah, because we all know at the top of every fucking giant mountain or snowy mountain, there's a pack of Marlboros on top, right?
No, because at the top of every
with the
giant mountain,
six-pack of Cools.
there's at the top of every giant mountain, there's a fucking grip of mint up there, obviously.
Yeah, there's a pack of Cools at the top of every mountain, and that's why black people climb mountains.
Oh no, my bad. I didn't mean cool. It's like yeah, there's a pack of Marlboros of Skylines and a 6-pack of fucking Coors Lights, just chilling.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
what I
funny.
meant. My bad.
Let's
Nah,
be real.
it's okay.
How
My
many
joke
black
wasn't that
people do
good.
you know that? How many black people do you really know climb mountains?
All of them.
Shit. No, I just don't know
Anyways,
the white people.
it's I only know white people that climb mountains, man.
That's a white people sport.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure some
You know
black
Mexicans
dudes climb
that
mountains and
climb
shit.
any mountains? 'Cause
Oh,
I sure don't.
yeah. I'm sure there is a few, but like it's like they're in the minority, bro.
Yeah. Do you watch like hold on, watch black dudes start climbing mountains, and then they start getting all the pussy from the white mountain climbing dudes. What the fuck, man? And you just like, you know, when you're climbing mountains, you'll see like a trail marker or some shit like that. It's just like a grip of like 40s and empty cigarette packs like next to the trail marker and shit, and they're like literally.
and then they start listening to this podcast and they boycott our podcast. They're like, "See, all these black people climb mountains. Fuck Just for Fun podcast."
Dude, any press is good press, man.
I was gonna say I had some American Spirits the other day.
I gotta.
God, it took like 20 minutes to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, normally, like I'll smoke a 27 and I'll like, get like 5-6 minutes away from my house and I'll be finished. This shit, I was smoking and I almost got all the way to work and I was like, Jesus Christ, does this thing ever end?
Well, that's that pure cigarette, because they don't have that fucking poison or whatever they put in it that makes it burn faster.
And then, dude, you get that
natural.
You get that extra freaking head rush too from it. It makes me feel extra fucking like high from like the nicotine high.
So it's nicotine in it?
Yeah, there's nicotine in it.
Oh, I thought those were just like
Dude.
just the tobacco leaf and shit.
No, it's
No,
actual without the chemicals,
If you want a crazy nicotine high, like no joke, dude, like I never get a nicotine high really anymore. But American Spirits fucking give me one. I'm like, whoa, dude, I need to sit down for a second.
Hey guys.
And I'm like, wait, I am sitting. I'm in my car.
Hey guys, we just hey, real quick, we just got a new follower.
You gotta
Thanks, new follower.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. So.
Well, I just wanted to shout out to our new follower, you fuckers. And also,
shout him out. You can tack it on at the end of the podcast.
Also, I forgot his name. Also, another note on the 100 cigarettes before we get too far away from there. The other reason that they don't hit that well is because the filter is perforated. Like, if you look at the filter, you'll see that little ring of, like, holes poked in the filter. That's why they don't hit that well. Anyway.
Oh. So, fucking, the first time I ever smoked American cigarette was from a black chick I met at a party. I was fucking, it was like, I think I was 20 or 21, I can't remember.
Let me guess, it was a mountain climbing party?
Yeah, she was like, I just came back from climbing mountains. Like, oh shit. This information will go well in like 7 years from now.
Because, like, also, like, not trying to stereotype, but how many
yeah, but she was smoking American Spirits, yeah.
Exactly, so I was like...
That's hilarious.
I was at a party, and then, I was on a zombie party, and then I had no stickers. We're in Miller, this place called Maricopa is like a small little town that's nowhere. There's no stores or nothing. So I was like, fuck, we forgot to get a pack of cigarettes. So I was like, damn, I'm fucking speeding. And then I seen her with one, and I was like, hey, and she was cute too. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to her and bullshit with her. Hey, can I have a cigarette? Yeah, she pulled out American Spirit. What the fuck is this? And she was telling me about it. And yeah, it took forever to smoke it, but I just sat with her all night just talking bullshit, smoking damn cigarettes, drunk as fuck. But
I know a black person that smokes American Spirits. Like, I know of one. You guys will probably never guess who it is.
Jack.
No. I know, it's not someone that I know personally, sorry. Fucking Dave Chappelle smokes American Spirits.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
Yeah, I
He's
really
basically
don't.
white.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's
that.
fucking
like,
funny.
White, dude. Devon.
Oh,
Devon's
Davu.
the most whitest black person or white person I ever met. I remember we used to get high as fuck, and he always had a thing of milk and cookies.
I was just about to bring up his milk and cookies, man.
What? Why? Where do you pull these milk and cookies out? We're in the middle of fucking desert. We've been here for 3 hours. And we had milk and cookies on you this fucking long. Every fucking time.
Yeah, dude, we'll get high as fuck in this motherfucker. We'll pull milk and cookies out of his backpack and shit.
Dude, you know what? I just saw a picture the other day, and it was of a fucking milk in a bag, like back in Porter in middle school. I was like,
God.
oh shit, I haven't thought about milk in a bag in a hot minute. Like, that's so disgusting. I can't believe we used to drink milk like that.
I never fucking drank any of those things, man. I fucking took mine and I would push one of the corners in because it's a bag. It was like compressed in there. I would put one of the corners into the middle of the bag, like push the corner in and put like M&Ms or Skittles or some shit in there and just like smash down on the bag, and that shit will shoot all the way across the lunchroom. You remember that shit, Steve?
No, not really. But
I used to do that. I used to do that shit like at least once a week, man. I'd be like, yo, man, let me see that milk, dude. Like if someone didn't open their milk, I'd be like, let me see that shit. Push that shit in, put a Skittle in there.
I remember we used to bring a Mountain Dew Livewire to fucking Fort Irwin Middle School, like in our backpacks, and we'd like sit there and like crack one at the fucking tables outside in the quad. Not like in the quad, but like outside the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And then we would try to balance our cans, like we'd like drink them down to a certain level, try to balance them, and sit there and talk and see whose can would like fucking fall over first.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, so living here in the ghetto in Phoenix, I moved a lot. Like every year I went to 2 different schools growing up in the elementary. I always had like chocolate milk, whatever. And I go fucking Fort Irwin, they gave us this bags of what the fuck, and a straw, a bag and a fucking straw. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Like, I was so pissed off. Like, I had to watch other kids how they drank it.
I was gonna say, like, hopefully, I was just imagining you like opening the bag and like pouring that shit into one of the slots on the milk or on the lunch tray and shit, and drink it out of the fucking little spot on it with the straw.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this kind of bullshit? I was so mad. Like,
I remember there was a couple times that I drank that shit, right? And I went to go open that shit with my straw, but I accidentally got a little too much force, and I would go right through the other side. Like, fuck, man, how am I supposed to drink this now? As soon as I take the straw, it's gonna fucking start spilling everywhere.
I did what the smart people do, and I just fucking bite one of the corners off, and because I mean I did drink them occasionally, but just bite one of the corners off and drink that shit.
I watched the other kids and they bite the corners off. I was like, okay, I guess I'm doing this. And I bite the corners. Like, okay, I guess that's how I'm doing it. Because I'm like, I'm looking at it, looking at the straw, like, there's no way this is gonna work. This is like,
dude, no,
some milk all over me. I had to look around,
I'm
like,
over
okay.
here with my straw completely through the other side of the bag. Like, oh, does this work, guys?
Fucking some motherfuckers did use that straw though. Like they just put the straw in the bag and drink it like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? This is so stupid.
Yeah,
I know. I was like, how do you do that? Like,
fucking me.
I'm like, I'm looking at that kid with putting a straw through it and like jabbing at him. Like, man, what a fucking idiot. And then like 10 years later, I end up fucking talking with a podcast.
Life is so weird, man. You find a fucking, after 10 years, you find all of a sudden on episode 60 of a podcast that one of your co-hosts is a fucking straw milk bag guy. Isn't that something?
Yeah, like he was that kid I was watching. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He was like, God, I hope I never meet this guy in my life. And then 10 years later, we have a podcast together.
Fucking, we used to have some mean Uno tournaments at lunchtime. We would all sit around this big ass table.
Shit,
but we would play Uno with like.
Would get extra salty about that shit too, man.
Yeah, at the end of the game, because Mike, what we did was we'd have like somewhere between 6 and 8 people all at a table, and we'd be eating our lunch and playing Uno, but we'd play with like modified rules. Like you don't play strictly by the Uno rules, you know what I mean? And we would play with like 3 decks all put together though, so there was a shitload of cards, and we would play. It would normally take all of lunch for the game to be over, and whoever was the last person to get out, whoever was the loser, excuse me, had to
clean up all the trays.
You got to clean up the whole table of everybody's shit.
And then some people like would get like fucking salty or be assholes after a while and like make that shit like extra fucking messy for you to clean up. Like, oh, clean that shit up, bitch. I'm like, fucking hate you guys.
I remember plenty of times. I mean, we all lost at some point and had to take the trash out. But like, I remember at some point, we instead of everyone keeping their fucking trash next to them and then we'll just all give it to the person, after a while we started like pushing all our trash closer to the cards as people were fucking like getting down to like the last 2 people. We'll push all the trash right next to it as if it was like poker chips or some shit. And like all all the trash is right next to the cards. Like, hurry up, motherfucker. Oh, look. This motherfucker James only got 3 cards left, motherfucker. That shit was fun as fuck.
That's fucking killer.
So but it was cool because if someone behind me gave me a draw 4, I could put another draw 4 on top of that to make the other motherfucker draw 8. Like, we played with fucked up rules. And if someone was like, all right, draw 4, I got a blue draw 2 in my hand and that's it. And I'm like, what's the color for the draw 4? He'd be like, if he was like blue, I'd be like, all right, it's blue, bitch. Draw 2, make this motherfucker draw 6, and then he could put like more draws on top of that. That shit was fun.
Dude, I remember there's a couple times I won, and it was like, it looked like you were gonna win, and I snuck in at the end, and you were like so fucking pissed.
Like, Mark was so pissed. I never want to have a podcast with you ever.
Podcasting wasn't invented until like 2006. I was like, I never want to host an internet radio show with you, bitch.
What's the internet?
I was gonna say we barely knew what the internet was at the time. It was like 2002, man. Like,
you got that pixelated porn.
we still had dial-up back in those days.
Yep.
Oh man, like I remember I think my dad and my stepmom had that shit when it first came out. Like no one was allowed to use a computer because once you're on a computer, no one can call the house.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Now I know
obviously no one had cell phones.
I know we've mentioned this on the podcast before, but another really great memory from middle school, and since you brought up porn, is when we were in the computer lab, and the computer lab at our school was cool because it wasn't dial-up. We actually had a network. Like, that was the first time I knew of, like, a network of computers that could all access the internet without dialing each one up, you know what I mean? And I got caught watching anime porn at school in the 8th grade, and that was a really good memory. I only bring it up since you brought up porn. You mentioned porn. That was really funny.
Yeah.
I was looking for any pictures of naked people that I could find, and the first one, the first one that I found that would actually go through the firewall, because dude, the firewall on internet networks back in the day was fucking dog shit. You could fucking, like, I'm surprised I didn't, like, because I was only what, like 12 or 13. I'm surprised I didn't fucking accidentally find a way past the firewall. But the first images of any naked people I could find was Sailor Moon porn. And so I looked at a grip of that shit, like, for, like, I don't know what, 15, 20 minutes or something, Steve?
Yeah, well, I think it was less than that. It was like fucking 5 minutes, man. I just remember I was writing my paper like, Mark, get off that shit, man. You're gonna get us in trouble.
I want to say...
I was like trying not to crane my neck over to like get caught looking at that shit. Like,
I know. I was gonna say I distinctly remember a point where you like shifted your entire body away from me, and I was like, "Oh shit, Steve's fucking hiding, this motherfucker." Oh, it was so fun. I'd like to say, I mean, it's probably like more pumped up in my brain, but I want to say it was like a solid 10 minutes. Because if I remember correctly, Miss Higginbotham, shouts out Miss Higginbotham, what's up, why the fuck you listening to this podcast, was giving everybody, it was like near the end of the year, I believe, like closer to the end, and I believe it was when we did some report, and she was calling each student over to her desk.
It was a report on the Constitution, man.
No shit. And she was...
Get my beer.
Yeah, she was calling each individual student over to her desk to discuss their report. So I was like, okay, I'm good for a few minutes at least. But like, I think about it, I can kind of remember the picture in my head. She was probably 15 to 20 feet away from me. And I tried my hardest to block the monitor. So she must have looked over that kid's shoulder at one point and just seen like some like rogue titty.
You don't remember. She had this computer system where she could view each individual screen on her computer.
Oh.
And it was like so she could see all the computer screens, and as she's sitting there talking to that kid, she's like able to kind of cycle through and see what people are working on, and she cycled through yours, and she saw some porn.
Oh, it's hilarious. I always thought that it was like she just kind of looked over that kid's shoulder and caught like a rogue titty on the corner of my computer screen. She's like, what the fuck? Yeah, that was a good memory though, man. So anyway, yeah. Hundreds are shit because they perforate the filters. Yep. Might as well sing it now. It's episode 60. Just for fun, just for fun, just for fun, podcast. Yeah. What else,
dude?
Steve?
I laughed so fucking hard today when I was talking to my mom, and she's like, well, if you don't feel it, maybe your butthole doesn't work. I was like, I don't think my butthole works because all my exes used to peg me.
Yeah. I was like,
I was laughing, and then she sent that gif of Captain Picard, and I fucking lost my shit, dude.
Dude, my first initial thought, really, honestly, was I definitely do not want Steve to fuck my mom now, because if he talks to his own mom like this, I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna talk to my mom like? You know, she's not ready for some shit like that. Please don't fuck my mom. No, but I'm being serious. That was my first thought. Like, I read all of that and I was like, damn, I really don't want Steve to fuck my mom now.
Dude, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. Like what's my mom gonna like? I'm just trying to gross her out. I'm trying to get her to be like, "Fucking stop it, you fucking sick fuck."
Yeah. No. Good plan, bro. Alienate your mom.
Well, it's kind of like the same way like Tom Segura tells fucking his mom shit stories that his dad's been through. And she's like, "Fucking Tom, you disgusting, stop it."
Ay, Tom, it's disgraceful. Ay, Tom. Don't you like big tits? Come see Christina Pia do stand-up. Have you made it that far back in their backlog yet?
I started at episode 333 and I kept moving forward, but I haven't watched it in a little while because fucking House of Farts is back on.
That's funny. I don't know if it's further back or further forward from where you're at, but they had Tom's mom cut them a promo at one point. And
I
she's
think
like,
it's farther back. I think they played one of the promos recently, they're like, "Oh yeah, we found this," and they played it.
One of them was, "Do you like big tits? Come see Christina do a stand-up," or some shit like that. One time, Tom got his mom to say the N-word unknowingly, but it was like niggas, but he spelled it like negas. So on the promo, she's like, she's saying something about going to see Christina do stand-up. It was a different one, but she's like, "Oh, you niggas need to come see Christina do a stand-up," or some shit like that. It's pretty funny. Anyway, hi Mike.
That's pretty funny.
The momentum of the conversation totally died right after I finished, one sentence after you left. It was weird.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, I've been telling you for fucking months now, you're the key to this podcast. or at least
Yo.
having 3 people.
No. Nah, I finished my other beer, my 40. I want to get another one, take a shot of that moonshine.
Yeehaw. Wait, so does this guy make that moonshine himself, or he just like...
Yeah, he makes it the New England way, man.
I
How's-
did not ask.
Hold on,
You just
Steve,
said-
what's the New England way to make moonshine?
You go look it up on your phone.
Why don't
Oh,
you just
you're
tell me?
rectangle.
Because I don't want to get into it. I'm fucking reading like 1,000 texts of dialogue right now.
Oh.
Alright, everyone prepare for one of my new favorite segments of the podcast. Mark reads an article. I forget what I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
for.
actually-
Sucks.
I actually
Peter.
really did enjoy when you read that article the other day and I was just following along. I was like, this is so much fun.
What am I looking for? New England moonshine recipe or preparation?
Recipe.
What? I'm trying to find the right article because I'm I found like a Wikipedia thing, but I'm not going to read every single country's definition of moonshine. I'm just trying to see if they have a thing for New England style.
They gotta have a recipe, dude.
No, I saw that, but I'm looking through the Google results and I'm quickly browsing a Wikipedia article to see if New England moonshine is in the list.
Oh, gotcha.
And it is not. Let's see. How about there's moonshine in these New Hampshire woods? In these here New Hampshire woods.
I didn't really get into it specifically. That guy, he said, hey, I got free moonshine if you want to take some. I got for back east, in my mind, like east, make a lot of moonshine, so I might think know what he's talking about. I'll be drinking
Well,
it,
maybe
and
it's some New England woodshine. Or is it New Hampshire woodshine? Moonshine?
I don't know.
It'd be all,
It's
it'd be all
fucking
the
good.
same.
Mike, this is a bit.
But you're a bit.
Takes a bit to know a bit.
Oh,
Oh, save it for after this
bit
article.
ass bit.
Wow, this article starts out with the word "the." How unprofessional. The past few years, moonshine has been making its way back. Are you ready, Steve?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The past few years, moonshine has been making its way back on the shelf thanks in no small part to the Discovery Channel's popular reality show, Moonshiners. While, quote, White Lightning may have its roots in Appalachia, there's at least one illegal operation brewing... Wait,
Hold up.
there's no fucking... Okay, there is, sorry. As part of Foodstuffs, NHPR's new blah blah blah. These woods are better known for running sap than a still, but in an unnamed forest, $200 worth of copper, shaped and soldered, is quietly being assembled, filling this up. This is like a people piece. Let me get to the part where they fucking talk about.
Yeah, you do that.
Ah,
All right.
Two B's.
So-and-so does have his recipe, though. The mash, the raw ingredient of the moonshine, has been fermenting for about 2 weeks. It is amber-colored with diced apples and pears added for flavor. Haas pours it into the 60-gallon still, a flame roaring underneath the copper. Quote, that's heating that up inside of the tank, filling up this cap with the vapors, end quote. Once it reaches 170 degrees, the vapors will push through a pipe into the thumper, a smaller container that filters and purifies and thumps. God. The steam next travels down a coiled length of copper, the worm. The worm is filled with cold water, and once those cold vapors travel through that worm, they come out this as moonshine. And that's pretty much it. God, what the fuck? This is the dumbest fucking article. Okay, I'm not reading this shit. This is the worst fucking written.
You read it dumb, so.
No, I was quoting the guy that made those quotes. Like, I was quoting the guy that makes moonshine. It was basically like a people piece, kind of like an interview. I was looking more for like an actual distinction, like what's different between New England moonshine.
Oh, well, look that up.
Why don't you just fucking tell me? Are you fucking sending me on a fool's errand right now? Are you telling me like go get some elbow grease from the store? Is that what you're doing to me right now?
Go get a blinker fluid at AutoZone.
I don't know. I typed in.
There's so many two beeves.
I just typed in fucking New England moonshine, and it's fucking. All right. The first result is the ultimate guide to New England's 61 distilleries. All the relevant details on every distillery in New England. That's not what I want. And then the second result is people also ask, is moonshine legal in UK? Nah, man. This is chit. Maybe I just don't know how to Google well, but I don't give a fuck right now. It's episode 60, Just for Fun podcast. Let's get fucking spoopy. Chicka, yeah. Chicka, yeah. Anyway, what's up, Mike?
What, bro?
I thought you were gonna say something. Like,
Well,
I thought you were.
I would.
No. I thought you were about to talk about something before I did that stupid article, which we didn't find anything about. But Steve could tell us right now.
Oh, I forgot. I think it was. Maybe. Probably. I don't know.
I broke Reddit, man.
God damn, dude. Like, making my arm tired, dodging so much.
Oh yeah, Mike, you got neither of you guys fucking look at Reddit anytime, huh?
No,
Nope.
not really.
Reddit, fool. The website.
God damn it.
Anyway, if you, like, whenever their servers are overloaded or whatever, they'll send you that picture, like, you broke Reddit. Like, no, but I really didn't break it. Like, you know, you guys just fucking broke it.
Well, like, what does that mean? Like, you broke it?
The servers are maxed out. Like, they can't load the page because there's
Oh.
too many people trying to access it.
Those
No,
there's
it's a
too
joke.
many people, so they're like, it's a joke. Like, oh, you're that person that broke the website.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
But it's like, there might not even, it might just be a technical issue wherever their server is. It might not be too many people. It could be like a power failure in some city somewhere or whatever, but it should be
Or
back
not
on.
enough people.
Dude, but if you've never been to Reddit, go to Reddit. It's the best website ever.
I know we win those conversations.
Yeah,
You're trying
it's
to
the
show
best-
me it. I
best
don't
thing
care
ever.
for it, but I don't care for it.
It's way better than fucking MySpace and Instagram and shit, you know?
It's a good way to waste some time, that's for sure.
No one goes on MySpace anymore.
I know, it was a joke.
I was just there.
So you can hear Matt Bird.
Hey! God, I don't know why I didn't have this open, but that deserves an air horn.
We play the space in MySpace.
Yeah, but
anyway, yeah, it's fucking best website ever, bro.
besides porn.
Yeah, it's better than porn because it has porn on it too.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I like saying that shit. I think it's funny. People are like, oh, I'm trying to see this website, blah blah. Like, oh, you mean Pornhub? I don't know what they're talking about. I just always just say that because I always think it's funny.
There's this one website where this dude documents how he cuts down trees and then he builds log cabins. Oh, you mean Pornhub?
Oh, yeah, I see that shit all the time. That shit tight.
There's a lot of there's a lot of logs on Pornhub.
Laying some
There's a lot of morning wood.
I'm fucking throwing this wood all day. You know what's funny to me about porn is that like there is enough porn, but they still keep making it. You know, like
No,
Shit,
there's
they're still
not.
getting
I'm
paid for it.
exhausted.
Why not?
I've
dude.
exhausted everything I want to see.
Yeah, well then
I
go to like related videos or something. You know what I mean?
To me, I'm scared
How
to look
much-
at different sites.
How much porn do you watch to where there's nothing else left to look at? Are you being serious?
No, I'm not being
Okay, I was about to
serious,
say
dude.
shit. Because, I mean, there's enough, man.
I feel like I'm really scared to look at any other sites because of like, so you know when you go to the porn site, it has like not related video. It's just like that week or that popular videos of the week or some shit. Those
Dude,
random
you're
videos.
you're just scared to switch between porn advertisements because you're like, oh, my dick could be
No,
that big on the other side?
No, it could be it'd be like, oh, badass Latina, you know, big titty white girl, some shit, or like fucking gaping asshole Asian. I'm like, whoa, hold up. No, I do not want to see that. That's some fucking weird shit, or some fucking like, I don't know. It's some off the wall shit, like midget
Yeah.
German shit. Like,
Midget Germans?
like it's just like, it's scary to me. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I'm just gonna go back and do what I was doing. Like,
Yeah, you're just
it's
gonna go back.
scary.
You're just gonna go back to like Instagram where they can't even show nudity. You're like, I'm just gonna go back to Instagram for a little while.
We
No,
go back
it's
to
like.
the midget German shit later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Hey.
like, you know what? You know, midget German shit sounds pretty cool right now.
So what's
At
your
2 o'clock
site?
in the morning.
So what's your site? Pornhub?
I guess, yeah, because I'm scared to go any other else, because I'm
Oh,
afraid
okay.
that they'll show me some fucking weird, freaky shit I cannot unsee.
Oh, dude, I have all the best weird freaky shit that you can't unsee. Hit me up sometime.
no, I know. Because you're that one, remember that one time, what's the weird fucked up shit you seen in porn? And we're like, bro, Mark.
Or that where they put that
yeah.
cereal in the chick's ass. Yeah. I was
No.
I was gonna I was gonna tell you one real quick before I forget. There's one where these two chicks are like ass fucking each other with dildos and stuff, and then one chick pulls the dildo out, and then her asshole is like still open, and then the chick spits into the other chick's asshole. I was like, oh, dude, that's fucking hot, man. I don't know why, but that's fucking awesome. That's the coolest
See,
shit.
that shit, I'm like,
That's the coolest
Fuck
shit I've ever
that.
seen. Like I was.
I'm all set with that shit. I don't need that in my life.
Dude, it
you
was.
know me, I'm
It
like,
no. It was more cool than like turning me on. I was like, I was like, okay, these chicks are fucking or shoving dildos in each other's
Literally
ass
just
and
said,
shit.
You're like, that's the hottest thing I've ever seen, dude.
Did I say it was
And now
hot?
you're retracting. Yeah, now you're retracting. Go listen to the podcast, episode 16.
Mark, the big old dildo in her ass. When she took it out, it was gaping, so she snot rocket right in her ass. What kind of shit are you watching?
Oh, my bad.
Meanwhile, Mike and I are over here like, yo, we just like to watch a normal like dude and a girl
Like-
fuck.
You know me, like a big ass chick or a big titty girl, and I'm cool with that. Like, or maybe people.
It was
But
it
no
was
fucking snot
seriously
rocking asshole gaping
No,
ass Asians,
it was
German
seriously
chicks.
it was one of the
Like,
coolest
Mike-
things I've ever seen though.
Like Mike, they're gonna be missionary in this. Oh shit, sign me up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? Mark's like, what? Double fist and one asshole? Fuck,
Dude,
sign
that's
me the hell up.
fucking gross,
Like-
man. That's fucking gross. Have you ever heard of?
See, that's what I'm
where
saying.
that's
Like,
where the line is.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
that-
seen? Have you ever
maybe-
heard of? What?
fisty, but double fisty, no.
No,
That's
dude,
too
dude,
much.
no. I don't like a whole hand inside anybody for real. I don't like. That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
weird.
What am I supposed to
And
do
that's
with
my-
these hands?
I seen this chick. I seen like I think it was a GIF. I seen a GIF of this chick masturbating, and then she was just like rubbing her clit or whatever. And then the next like you know how GIFs will like skip from frame to frame, and then the next frame was like her with her whole hand in her pussy. I was like, oh man, no, I think you don't need to do that. You know?
That's my point. Like, when I'm scared to go to other websites, like, oh, I'm just gonna browse really quick and see like that type of shit, fisting or fucking whatever. I'm like,
Oh.
no,
I don't
I-
look.
that freaks
I don't
me the
look
fuck
at.
out, like-
I don't look at anything on Pornhub. Actually, dude, I probably go to youporn.com like once, like every 2
I totally forgot
weeks or
about
so.
that.
I probably actually do go there like once every 2 weeks, honestly, and like you can
I haven't
just
roached
look
on
at
that.
regular shit. Honestly, but they have
Fucking asshole.
dude, honestly, my shit is just going to like certain subreddits, and you can just like on the whole list of like the lineup on the subreddit, there's like 20 things per page just lined up, and you can click on whatever you want, and it's mostly like gifs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like my point is, I like normal shit. I don't like that.
No,
whole
yeah, I
weird
get that. You
freaky-
can just go to like, dude, you can go on Reddit.com and search boring, and you'll be fucking set for life, bro.
Mark's like extreme XXX. Like,
Yeah, but
God.
only at GIFs he can't actually watch the video. He's like, oh, this is too
Yeah.
graphic. I need to see it frame by frame.
Yeah, right.
How's she getting fisted?
Dude, I seriously do not like a fist inside anybody. But what
I
were
don't
you
know, me
what were
either.
you gonna
It's
say?
fucking
Hold on.
horrible.
What were you gonna say about how? I don't want to lose this, so just let me bring it back up real quick. Mike was saying, remember when I asked him if he wanted to see the most fucked up shit on the internet, and I showed him something. I want to get back to what that was, man. What?
You know how you don't like fucking fisting shit? That's how Mike and I don't like snot rockets in the asshole.
Hell,
Yeah, I don't think that's cool, Mark.
dude, I'm gonna fucking see it. There's probably a video of someone snot rocketing into someone's asshole, and I need to find it now.
There probably is, and that's my whole point of this whole conversation, saying that I don't like going to other websites or looking. You know, I like to stay in my comfort zone because that shit scares the shit out of me.
Well, I'm not gonna like
Like I
jerk
said,
off to that
what-
shit, but if
Well, I'm
if
saying
there
once you
was a
see
video
something,
like
you
that,
can't
I would watch
unsee
it. Oh yeah, but I mean, you'll fucking forget about it in like a week.
Oh bullshit! I'm so fucking like. Oh, that shit's
I mean,
horrible.
unless it's the
Like-
most traumatic shit you've ever seen. If you
Or
don't like
something
it.
reminds me of it. Like, damn, that girl's hot, and I'm like watching it. Like, wait, man.
Oh my god! This dude! Oh my god! The dude at the convenience store had his fist up his ass today, and it reminded me.
Fuck yeah.
Mike's at a party and he's like schmoozing up on this chick, and they're like, she's like, want to come back to my place? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then they're like getting down to it. She's like, snot rocket into my asshole, Mike. He's
She's
like,
like-
no, this
like-
shit again.
Like,
Mike- oh, yeah,
don't go to
Mike-
my house. I was like, all right, sure. What else? Like, I hope you have a cold. Why?
Mike's at a party. He asks this black chick for a cigarette. She pulls out a native spirit. He's like, oh shit, that's weird. I just had this podcast with these people where we just talked about that. Oh shit! I put my fist in my asshole. I forgot, you know?
What? I never said anything about my asshole being fisted. You
No,
dickhead.
never mind. It was a stretch. My bad. I'm stretching for jokes tonight, people.
You're stretching for that fisted.
I'm stretching my asshole out for this fist of jokes that I'm trying to stuff into it. But what was the thing you said? You said I asked you before or you asked me what's the fucked up shit I seen on the internet, and what did I show you?
Oh, it was me, Steve, and you. And
Oh, what's up, other
Steve?
Steve? Steve Fernandez, what up? Why the fuck you listen to this?
So you're like, oh, this podcast is getting boring. I'm gonna ask something weird. Hey, what's the most fucked up shit you guys watch in porn? And we're like, well, none of us said anything cool. And you're like, well, I seen this. And I was like, Mark, you should reword your fucking phrase. Remember, I was telling you how you should reword your reword, whatever. Yes. And then you're like, yeah, because I'm like your fucking what's it called? Your damn it. Moonshine got to me.
Homie.
I'm like your
consultant.
I had a word too. God damn. Not consultant. Moral, like your moral
compass.
Reason. Yeah, because fucking like you say shit, but I know what you mean. But the way you say shit is like fucked up. Like, what's the most fucked up shit what's the most fucked up shit you watch in porn? I'm like, well, I don't watch fucked up shit in porn. Maybe you should say what's some weird, crazy shit, because you're like, well, I seen some two chicks start fucking socking each other in their face a couple times. I don't fucking know. But maybe you should reword your words.
I get what you're saying.
You remember that?
No, I vaguely remember that, and I do remember, I don't remember that it was when the other Steve was on also, but I do remember that happened, yeah.
I remember, because I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I thought it was funny.
My favorite type of porn is two chicks fucking each other and squirting on each other. That shit is dope.
See, that's not too bad, but that's kind of a little bit prostitute. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like taboo. It's like naughty. It's like, ooh, they shouldn't be doing that.
But yeah, and then bam, a fist comes down. No.
But one of my favorite sex gifts ever does not turn me on. It's the one where they have a speculum in the chick's ass and they put a bowl, like they put cereal and milk in her ass and eat the cereal out of her ass. That shit is hilarious, man.
Dude, that shit, I'm like, I don't want to see that. Like, you tell me about it, but I do not ever want to see that.
No problem, man. I get it, but like, just to me, it was so funny. Like, I showed that to my dad, and he laughed for like 3 minutes straight. You know what I mean?
I'd be really pissed off if my son showed me that. Like, you fucking little asshole. Like, I don't want to see a chick her ass open and pour cereal and milk in her ass. Like, I don't want to see that. Hey,
you want to know another fucked up one that I seen? No, it's not like porn. Well, it kind of is, but like, I seen this gif of a woman in a store, and she looked fucking good too. Like, she looked pretty hot. You can't really tell because she had like a winter coat on, but whoever's taping, her and the chick, or whoever and the chick is walking through the store, and they're in the like the bathroom stuff aisle. What's that aisle called, Steve?
Toiletries?
Yeah, sure. And there's like a toilet brush on the bottom shelf, and it has like a pretty long handle for a toilet brush. And she grabs one off of the shelf and puts it next to like a cardboard display and kind of like hides behind the cardboard display, and then takes her pants down and then lowers herself down onto the handle of the toilet brush and like fucks it for like a quick second, and then stands up, puts her pants on, and then just puts the thing back on the shelf.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I know, right?
It's so fucked up. Like, you see like a little old lady, or maybe some other lady with her kids, like, oh, it's a nice handle brush, and the kids grab it, and they'll get it.
You know what? You know what really irks me the most? When I need to clean my toilet and the handle is so small, I need to bend over so far. Let me get this one here with the long handle. Hey, this
Kids,
kind
quick,
of
grab that brush. We need that for home. Or, like, it's all sticky. Like,
Hey,
don't-
this brush smells like my mom.
you know, it smells like the
That's
bathroom.
disgusting, Mark.
Yep.
I'm not going to quit my own podcast.
I'm about to call you the former co-host of the podcast.
Oh! What's wrong?
Me and Mike will ride this fucking thing into the fucking rocks.
Fucking gravy train.
We're gonna ride till wheels fall off.
Hey Mike, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's the real host of this podcast?
Duh. Me.
Who's the only person who hasn't quit the podcast?
Oh. Yeah, you guys. You should ask Coleman this.
Fuck it, we'll go straight to the source. We'll ask Jordy.
God damn it, Jordy. That fucker.
I think that me and Steve are equally co-hosts of this podcast. One for the
I'd
fact.
like to see us. I just think I like seeing sunset with you, Mark.
You said what?
Watching sunset with you.
Oh,
Oh,
thanks, buddy. Because I was the first person to start calling it a podcast before we even started broadcasting, and I kind of got Steve into podcasts. But Steve is the person that took initiative and started broadcasting, and I've hosted most of them from my PS4 and the Twitch account on my thing, so I think we're equally co-hosts. But for some
I got
reason...
sucker into doing it with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. But you were on the first one, too, and it's not, like, really your fault that you wanted to switch your life up and your schedule changed. So I think that we're all equal co-hosts. But I'm never giving you the password to the Twitch account, Mike, so you can kiss that shit goodbye. Anyway,
I don't fucking want it, piece of
but
shit.
Steve thinks that he's more of a co-host than me, and I want to know what you think.
I think we should talk about this next podcast with.
Oh, dude, Coleman's supposed to get on tonight.
I like your deflection.
Yeah, I know. With Grandpa's guitars.
Oh, Grandpa's guitars.
That's why it's like Grandpa's goes to sleep after 10 or some shit. That shit had me weak. That's like Grandpa's guitars.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna take another shot really quick. I'll be right back.
Why don't you just keep the bottle? God damn it. Why doesn't he keep the
I wanna
bottle
keep
in
it
his
cold.
room?
I don't know.
Just
I
put
might do anything.
fucking put it inside your heart then. Fucking asshole.
It's not there. Yo, bitch. I'll be back.
Holy shit, it's still 3 more hours until 10 o'clock? What the fuck? What time are you going to bed?
I'm going to bed in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. I gotta talk to this motherfucker on there.
Not like I really been saying anything. You guys have been holding all the conversation.
Well, feel free to jump in, Steve. You know, it is our 60th podcast. You know, those ones on the multiple of 10 don't fucking turn out very good, huh?
Well, it would have been great if you didn't
Bring
went
it
all
up.
salty last week. Because I got extra fucked up, and you were supposed to get fucked up too, but you're like, meh. I'm like, alright, man. You can't take a joke.
It's not that I couldn't take a joke and I wasn't upset with you. I was just fucking really just bummed out. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna listen to a podcast and fucking go to sleep.
Would have been a good podcast.
Well, I mean, no one can say for sure because I was in such a bad mood that I don't know. It could have went either way. It was just bad mood, Mark, bruh.
Mike and I had a great time.
Oh shit! Stop talking about Mike. Anyway, what's up, Mike?
All right, so I'll talk about Steve.
Fool, you ready to go
Dude, can
deep,
we just,
Mike? What?
Can we just talk about how Coleman sends like the most fucking normie memes ever?
Oh shit, Coleman, what's up, bro?
I was the only one.
No, dude, I fucking said. I've said that shit before, boy.
Yeah, go look at the one you just sent, dude.
Right now?
Yeah, he just sent one. I was like, dude, Coleman, come on, don't waste my time with this bullshit.
Dude, you know what's so funny is that Coleman is one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever met in my entire life, except for when he's trying to be funny, right? So, sending memes, the internet can just be funny for you, so why not send a good meme, you know? Like,
yeah.
You could just find...
No, he sends the most whack-ass memes, dude. Like, go look at the one he just sent. It's
I'm looking at it, and I have no comment. Like, I have no comment, man.
It's, oh, God.
See, Mike's is better than that, and that one sucks. It's only better because of the ass.
That's my point. That's my point, because every time you put something on there, I'm like, alright, let me throw something on there and make it a little better.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google search worst meme ever, and I'm gonna send that shit.
It's probably something that Coleman's already sent.
Damn.
Oh, worst meme ever. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hold on, let me look. Wait.
Coleman liked it. I fucks with Coleman. Hold on, where's the fucking... Hold on, let me go back. Oh, we're talking about the... I sent that the Jurassic Park meme. And what the fuck did he say? Something about like... Well, imagine Jurassic Park on acid, I would die in the first 10 minutes. Like, yeah, well, imagine the Raptors got all your coke stash.
No, I read all of that fucking dumb shit. Yeah,
I thought it was pretty funny. It's because, like, you ever seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen Jurassic Park, man. But yeah, it would be funny if like
I'm talking about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yes, I was gonna get to that. It would be funny if like that was the scene in the movie. Yeah, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, because the whole reason he has a bunch of drugs, so the Raptors got on him and instead of grabbing him, they took his fucking drugs. Oh shit! So all the Raptors are all coked out. I was like, fuck, that was suck ass.
I just can't get over, like, you have the whole internet at your disposal to try and send some funny shit to people.
Oh yeah, well you sent. I got Reddit, but I don't send shit. That's you, man.
I already have a meme stash. This is my podcast stash. You and Coleman just wish that you could see the fucking great memes that me and Steve and Taylor see.
Well, I'm good.
Let me tell you like this. If Steve posted shit to the meme stash and the same meme to the podcast stash, I'd be slightly annoyed. I'd be like, what the fuck, bro?
No, I purposely don't do that. I'll send it to Taylor privately if I think it's funnier in the podcast chat, or vice versa. Like if I think something's like super funny, I might not send it to Coleman. I might just send it to fucking Mike directly, and then to you and Taylor.
Yeah. I only send shit to the meme stash because I rarely find a meme that I think is like good to post, and I'm just like, let me put it in the meme stash because Mike isn't going to appreciate this shit. His brain don't work too good, you know. Oh shit, is he still going to get his fucking liquor?
Yeah.
Mike, I wish you were into fucking actual podcasts because the fucking one of the most recent podcasts by Joe Rogan was one of the best podcasts that's ever been, ever.
It was really fucking good.
It was fucking hilarious.
Mark and I watched it together.
Yeah, we watched the we both watched the live feed at the same time. We're fucking dying laughing at some parts.
Yeah.
Geez, way to exclude Mike on his own podcast, right? My bad, man. Shit.
No, I'm saying like those shots are kicking in pretty hard right now.
I'm trying to
like
get
that.
spoopy.
To the left.
Take
One
it back
hop
now,
this
y'all.
Dude, I'm still waiting on the Casper slide part 3.
You're still waiting on what?
The Casper slide part 3.
Casper slide? The fuck is that? What the fuck is Casper slide?
That was like the original name of that song.
Yeah.
No, it's the cha-cha slide, man.
For white people, it's Casper. Mexicans, it's cha-cha.
What?
I don't know. I just said I was just kidding. But black people, it's
Go ahead, say it.
No, I actually can't think of anything. It's hard to see.
Dude, I'm telling you, the original name for the song was called the Casper slide.
It wasn't the
Look it
cha-cha
up.
slide?
That's the other name for it. That's because like everyone thought it was called the Cha-Cha slide, but the original name for the song was the Casper slide.
All
That was
those
actually a slide.
those fucking black people climbing mountains, changing the names of songs. God damn it. What are we gonna do, guys?
Make America great again. Start.
cut to like 6 months from now, Mike's actually helping build that wall and still paying for it.
Fuck you, asshole. Shit.
Oh man.
Piece of shit.
Let's go to work. Boom. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. 17 hop this time.
Like one brick this time.
You guys are building the wall to the fucking cha-cha slide. To the left. Put the brick up, y'all. One brick this time.
Wait.
One brick this time.
What did Steve's call? It was called what?
Casper slide.
Casper slide.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Don't play the song, please. But it's like,
Right,
at one point, you're like, one brick this time, hands on your knees, hands on your knees, everybody clap your hands, and you're like, at the wrong shit!
Casper, be proud.
Oh. Dude, but Steve, they've made like 22 different versions of that song. Why are you saying you're waiting for part 3?
They made 22 versions of part 2, man. They didn't release part 3.
Oh, they've never released a part. Oh, so those are all just
Oh.
remixes. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I distinctly remember.
I thought Lean Like a Cholo was the part 3.
Jesus Christ. Mike's coming hot with the jokes in that.
I fucking hate that song so much.
Okay, God
that's
damn.
just Never mind, but fucking, because I distinctly remember at Justin's wedding, they were like, yo, this is the Cha-Cha Slide version number 22 and a half and shit, blah, 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 to the left. Take it back now, y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Is he still married?
Yeah. I'm only laughing at how hard you're laughing.
I now know what it's like when Mark and I are drunk and Mike's over here like, I'm sitting here sober. No, I don't want to play Minecraft with you assholes. Like, I now know why.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are a bunch of retards, that's why.
Yeah, it's because you're not drunk, dumbass.
I'm trying to get all spoopy.
Yeah, Justin's still married.
Oh, shit. Same girl?
Yeah.
Horrible.
I actually hung out with Money Mike the other day. It's pretty cool.
No fucking shit. Did he give you back his Netflix password?
No, I have my own now.
I know, that sounds funny.
Yeah, it's funny. But, no, it's cool. We hung out. He actually... So what Money Mike does is whenever he wants to smoke a blunt, he rolls a blunt and he just drives around random places in town. Like, instead of just, I don't know, he just, like, I guess doesn't like to keep it at his house, but he just, like, drives random places around town. And he actually...
Where does he stay at?
He stays at his parents. Yeah, he stays there still, like, at the same spot. But, he just takes his car out and drives randomly around town when he wants to smoke a blunt. And I was putting my trash out. It was Sunday. I was putting my trash out for Monday morning, and he drove by, and then I was walking to the... I took my trash out and started walking to the store, and he called me, and I was like, oh shit, man. Like, I actually was just thinking about something about Money Mike, and I was like, holy shit, man, I was just thinking about you. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember anything that he said the whole day. But I had him meet me at the store. We hung out at my house for a little while, smoked a little bit in here. I'm gonna start hitting this fool up because he gets a fucking half ounce for 80. And I fucking smoked some of the weed that he had, and that shit put me on my ass, man. And then after a little while, he wanted to go look at some shit at Walmart, like what is it, the external hard drive for your PlayStation?
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted to go check it out, and we actually got all the way to where the thing is at Walmart to look at the price, and then I realized, like, holy shit, we could have just looked that up on the internet and still been sitting at my house right now instead of coming all the way to Walmart. Like, it's not that far, but, you know, like, we could have just... But see, there's the thing. Remember earlier I was talking about how technology's fucking shit up in some ways. We actually had a good time going on a car ride to go to Walmart, to go in, check it out, blah, 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 and then find out, okay, let's go. And then we went to eat, and it had a dank-ass cheeseburger with bacon on it and an onion ring and barbecue sauce or some shit. Like, we went to this dope-ass burger joint. Like, they only have a few locations around this area of Texas. It was cool, you know. So, like, but, like, if we had been like, oh, let's just look at the internet, we might have never even left the house. Anyway, it was a good time. We went outside after we were done eating, and he rolled a blunt in the car. And I was like, fuck, man, I shouldn't hit that blunt. And then, like, a little ways down the road, I was like, yeah, I'll hit that blunt. And just give me, like, 2 or 3 hits real quick. Like, I wasn't going to smoke the whole blunt with him, because last time I smoked a blunt, I fucking had to lay down on the floor.
Watch baseball.
Yeah, and then I watched baseball for, like, an hour. Like, why the fuck am I watching baseball? But, yeah, I was actually, like, pretty fucking high. Then I got on the broadcast with Steve, and I think the first thing I said after I put my microphone on to Steve was, dude, I am so high right now. It was really nice. So what's up, Money Mike? Why the fuck you listen to this podcast?
Motherfucker.
Oh, and I actually, when we were chilling at my house, I actually showed him the anal issues clip from the podcast, and he liked it. He was like,
"You like the
God
anal?"
damn. No, the one where you talk about your hemorrhoid. He was like, God damn.
Oh. What did you say about that?
No, he was laughing at some parts, like when we were talking about stuff. But he was like, "Damn, that's crazy, fool!" Like, he didn't have anything like to say, but he was, "Oh man, that's crazy. That's funny."
Oh.
Like as a clip, he thought it was funny, which is what we're going for here. I should change the name to Just for Funny Podcast.
It would have been extra fucking hilarious if all of a sudden he came out with some like scholarly advice of like how to treat that hemorrhoid.
First of all,
instead of treat your line, you put a lemon on top of it. It'll work.
First of all,
a lemon on top of a lime.
Take your pinky. All right, make sure you clip your fingernail off the pinky. Okay, take the pinky. Oh, that would be hilarious. No, that was cool. I hit him up. I'm gonna hit him up next time I get paid. Go get a fucking half ounce for $80 of some dank ass weed. And I won't need weed for a while after that. Fucking half ounce, that'll last me like fucking months and months, man.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
No, dude, I'm proud of how little weed that I smoke. Fucking chilling, bro. I don't need that shit. Well, I mean, I don't need it that much. Fucking Mike, after he came to visit me and I asked him to smoke weed with me, goes home and fucking smokes weed with some chick the next week. What the fuck, bro?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, like after you left Texas, you went back to Arizona and like you smoked weed with somebody, or like longer than a week.
Chick.
Oh, I thought it was a chick.
Was it? Hold on. No, it's a couple of my homies and they kept. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know. I actually smoked some weed not that long ago too here.
Oh yeah.
Well, because my roommate smokes weed, and I don't. I smoked because one time I want to smoke. I was trying to go sleep early, and I got high. And that girl I've been talking to told her about that. Like, what? You gonna smoke weed here, but not with me? I was like, ah, fuck. So we're getting drunk. I smoke weed with me. I'm like, all right. So I took a hit. I was fucked up.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. When I smoked a blunt with Money Mike like a couple months ago or whatever, I was fucked up, dog. Like we were about halfway through the blunt, and I was like, Mike, let me tell you, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to lay down on the ground right there. Like I couldn't even move to a better spot to lay down, but I knew that I was gonna have to lay down. And I was like, about 10 minutes later, there it came. I was like, yep. I just fucking put my hands on the ground, almost fell out of the chair and just lay down. I was like, nope, I'm fucking good on that shit, man. Fucking, I think it's like the combination of the nicotine and the THC at the same time just fuck you up, man. Like if you're not used to it, like we used to smoke blunts all the time and it was cool because we did it all the time and we were like a lot younger, you know. But
yeah,
that shit fucked me up, man. So I took like 2 or 3 hits off the blunt the other day and I was pretty fucking high.
Damn.
Steve, comment.
Got nothing. Never smoked a blunt.
Oh, no shit. We should smoke a blunt sometime. I'm only going to take like 2 hits off of it, though.
Seems kind of like a waste of a blunt, if you ask me.
It really does. If both of you guys take a hit or 2 off of it.
Because you saw me when I smoked weed with you, man. I smoked like 1 hit from the bowl, and I was done all night long.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm still high. Like, I didn't... Okay, drive my car back, and I was like, I can't get my car above 40 miles an hour, man. I need to be going 50.
Yeah. Dude,
I saw
See-
me here. I was like, I took a hit off the ball. I'm like, fuck, I'm too fucked up. Like, I can't move. I can't do anything. I was trying to go to my bed, and that's the first time in years I had to spin. So I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm a teenager in high school. I had to spin.
Yeah, man, Steve fucking... Like, there was no problem with his driving. Like, he was, like, all in his head. But I was pretty high, too, so I didn't notice you were going slow. But I was like, oh, that was cool. Steve drove home perfectly. And you were like, I was so high. That's funny.
I was so plugged up. Holy shit.
But I know how I don't like blunts that much anymore because I had a perfect opportunity to roll a blunt for us while I was up there, Steve, and it didn't even cross my mind. You know?
Yeah. Like I've told you before, I could really care less about fucking smoking marijuana. I like ingesting it.
Yeah. Dude, you should save that weed that you have until the next time I'm there, and I'll see if it's still, like, smokable.
Dude, nah, I'm gonna fucking smoke that shit.
You're gonna smoke it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, this is a pretty fucking gnarly fucking boss battle.
Are you on, like, some kind of elevator type deal?
Yeah, like an elevator, and then it keeps switching to the airship outside.
Yeah, you're almost to the end of the game. But what you got to do, though, is you're going to have to choose one person to be. And then to get the true ending of the game, all you got to do is go back, pick the opposite person. Like, you can just reload from the most recent save, pick the opposite person.
Is it gonna make me do this whole fucking boss battle again?
No, I think you're actually able to go right from the point that you select which person to be.
Nice.
And then you do have to watch the credits twice, though. But in the second time that you do it, in the credits, you'll be able to play this hacking game. But it's not like hard. It's not like the regular hacking games. It's basically you just shooting shit until the credits are over. And then, like, even if you do die, I think it's after a certain point, even if you do die during the credits game thing, it'll give you the option to just get reinforcements and you just won't die anymore and just go through the credits. Then you get the actual true ending of the game. So you could probably do it tomorrow or something if you're going to bed at 9.
Yeah.
What games are you playing, Mike, lately?
What?
What games are you playing lately?
Oh, Destiny. Destiny.
What about his child?
I still want to buy Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Black Ops 4.
And Money Mike said Spider-Man was really fun and it's an easy platinum, so
Yeah.
I haven't
really
been
good.
I haven't been fucking going after any PlayStation trophies lately. I'm just like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
I got a trophy for giving a dolphin a fish in Minecraft. That's fun.
You fuck it?
Nah, you just give it a fish
Yeah.
and it eats it.
Nah, he fucked it.
Right in the blowhole.
Trophy. Did a hen kill get raped by a dolphin? Oh.
What?
You see an episode, hen kill got raped by a dolphin?
No.
Yeah, I saw that episode.
Yeah, that's just funny.
I don't remember that.
I do. I thought it was hilarious.
Dude, do you know that King of the Hill actually won an award? I think it was in 2006. They won an award by Basically the NAACP of Asian people in America. You know what I'm talking about? Like they have a national advancement for Asian people or whatever the fuck it is called in America. They actually won an award by that organization for how well or how positively they portrayed the Korean people that live next door. I always thought that they were like being racist. I was like, that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that guy's name? Fuck. What was their fucking neighbor's name in King of the Hill? I know the little girl was called Connie, the dude's boyfriend or girlfriend.
Khan.
Yeah, Khan. I'll tell you
King
what,
is Khan.
Khan. I'll tell you what. Oh God, dang it, Bobby.
I
Well,
love. I always
what?
my favorite scene of fucking Hill is fucking when Bobby has like back grades. It's like, how the hell are you gonna F in English? Boy, you speak English. That shit always has me fucking weak. It's so
Dude,
stupid.
I also really liked when like Bobby fucking takes up smoking, so Hank Hill fucking makes him smoke the entire carton of cigarettes, so he wouldn't want to fucking keep smoking. And then they
It
all
turns
get
into
addicted to
bark?
cigarettes.
That happened?
They all get addicted. Yeah, they all get addicted to cigarettes.
I remember that episode.
Damn, I don't remember that one.
Hilarious.
I do.
Fucking, I remember when Hank Hill, like in the first early episodes, Hank Hill actually smoked cigarettes, and he used to go like talk to this hippie dude, and the dude gave him a joint, and he thought it was a cigarette, and he got high with the dude and didn't know it until like 10 minutes later. And he was like had to meet his family at a restaurant. He's all high and shit, and there's some cops around. He thinks the cops are coming for him, so he just lays down next to some bushes and shit. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's one of the like early episodes of King of the Hill, I think. It was really, really funny.
King of the Hill memes make me laugh a lot though.
Oh yeah, I do.
Like fucking that this edible ain't shit one. Like that one always makes me laugh.
Welcome
Right,
back
one
to
other day.
Steve Describes a Meme, ladies and gentlemen. How does that meme go, Steve?
You know how it goes.
No, I don't. This edible ain't shit, and then what's like the picture or whatever?
You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit.
Dude, this fucking boss battle is intense. Jesus Christ. It just doesn't end.
Just like camping. Boom! Side note, I feel like Mike is the most qualified person in this podcast to say nigga, second only to Coleman.
Oh,
Coleman-
I this meme.
Coleman's
This meme by King Hill.
Coleman has been in the Air Force for like almost 5 years now, so I think he has the right to say nigga more than anybody here, but Mike is a close second.
They call me a black at work. They call me a black dude at work.
Black dude?
Yeah, I'll be talking shit, and one of my homies like, "Oh, calm down, black dude or black boy." Like, but he is black. I'm like, yeah, I feel more offended because you're a black, you asshole. But he's like, I don't know, we talk shit, but that's how I like to do the job.
That's a pretty
I
good
love this
joke.
shit talking.
Like a black guy calling you black, even though you're obviously not.
Yeah, but that's how dark I am. I'm like fucking asshole. So I was in one of the hostlers. It's a different type, and one of the other black dudes drives in the first shift.
Wait,
Hey, man,
wait,
is
you
that
wait,
so-and-so?
hold on. Start over. You went to what?
So there's different trucks we drive, and then the first shift it's black dude drives a certain one, and I hopped in it yesterday. And I drove away, and then on the radio, like, "Hey man, is that what's his name in that hostler?" I was like, "What? No, it's me." Like, "Oh, you look like what's his name?" Like, "Oh, you got a fucking dickhead." And like,
Oh,
shit,
wait,
I thought it was him.
what's
Like,
the-
no, you knew it was fucking me because they thought it was the other black dude, but they're talking shit.
What's the
and
what's the
laughing
thing
at me.
called? A hostler?
Hostler? That's what I drive.
Oh, what? How do you say hostler? I never heard of this truck before.
Hostler. 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 Hostler.
Oh, it's like French, just like Hostler. Or no, that's more like German, huh?
Hostler. Hostler.
Okay. But the guy was fucking with you like, hey, was that Jerry that just drove that truck away? Like, no, damn it, it's me. I'm not a nigga. Is that what you said?
I didn't say that, but I said, no, I was trying to say that. Out of the way, you're trying to say I'm that old. It's like, no, we just thought you were him because you're that dark. I was like, fuck you guys. And they kept But they fuck with me like that every day. I like that job. I like talking shit like that. Cause obviously you can't listen to music or anything, but
yeah, until one day the fucking the regional fucking HR rep is on site and you fucking don't know about it, and someone calls you a fucking nigga when you're really a spick, and the HR rep is like, that's unacceptable.
That's the thing. We don't cuss on it. We keep it like PG-13. You know, you don't say fuck, shit, out, or whatever. Just like, hey, what
Dude, I say
at,
fuck all the time at work.
Me too.
There's a couple people that do when they're really pissed. Man, fuck you. Like, oh shit, this guy's pissed. He's pissed.
My
look at him. So we keep picking on him more. But.
Oh yeah, of course. That's how you're gonna get the HR rep over. But like my joke was gonna be, the HR rep comes over and someone calls you a nigga, and then the HR rep writes to the boss like, oh my god, I can't believe it. They called a Mexican man a nigga. He is clearly a spick. Like, what are these people doing over here?
Carl, unstoppable. No, it's, I don't know. I have fun at work. I like talking a lot of shit.
I like talking a lot of shit too.
That's my favorite part about my work too, is the shit talking that takes place.
I think like I talk a fair amount of shit to young Joseph, but like I kind of feel slightly bad because he's one of the only people I interact with that I can talk shit to. Sorry, I might fall out.
He's falling off.
I'm falling off from higher than before. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Yo, mic check, mic check.
I hear you.
Microphone check. Mike Menares check. Yeah, I give like a fair amount of shit to young Joseph because he's one of the only people I can talk shit to during my day. So I kind of feel like if there were like 8 people, I could get my shit talking in spread out across 8 people, but like all of my shit talking just to like one person kind of seems like I'm overdoing it.
Yeah.
But like I'll do the but like it's so, just let me get this out real quick because I think I got it put perfectly. Like, because there's such a small amount of people, the shit talking is like more intense, like more like on a primal level of shit. Like if I say to do something and he doesn't like do exactly what I said, I'm like, hey! He looks at me, I'm like, did you just fucking hear me? like bringing it down to like, do your fucking ears work, bro? Like bringing it down to like, bro, do your fucking ears work? Like, oh, I don't know, do my ears work? Like, that kind of shit.
I'll be fucking pissed at you.
I know, that's why I try and hold back, because if there were like 8 motherfuckers around all the time, I'd be like, I can't think of anything right now, but you know what I mean? Like, it would be way more spread out than just like, bro, do you even have a fucking dick, bro?
Yeah. You can't hear me? You got a dick, bro? You can't even hear me? What are you talking about?
Most people that have dicks that I know can hear me.
If you can see me, show your dick. I'm so confused, man.
Oh, jeez. If you can see me, show your dick, motherfucker. Fucking dumbass.
Look at some stupid condescending shit, motherfucker.
Now grab this 2x4, motherfucker. Let me see that dick.
If you grab this 2x4, I can see your dick. What? No, I'm just gonna go home, man.
See, you don't want motherfuckers to see your dick when you're grabbing a 2x4, man. You need to pick up the 2x4 to where no one sees your dick.
You know what I mean? You should. People say, "Oh, damn, you got a 2x4. You gotta show me your dick." I don't think that's supposed to happen. It works all the time, man. People are like, "Oh man, you can't pick up 2x4. Show your dick."
That's hilarious.
They still try to fucking question you. Show your butthole. Man, it'll be good.
Keep your socks on, though.
Yeah.
Oh, always. I tell young Joseph.
The main point, keep your fucking goddamn socks.
I tell young Joseph all the time, dude, keep your fucking socks on at all times. Like,
I don't care if you don't have your hard hat on, your safety vest, or whatever, but keep your fucking socks on.
Dude, if you wake up in the if you wake up at 2 in the morning to go to the fridge and get some yogurt, put your fucking socks on, bro, or else you're a faggot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Yo, you don't want OSHA showing up on this job site and you're not wearing your socks.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? Alright, this guy say, oh my god.
No, that motherfucker doesn't have socks on! Shut this shit down!
Get the fuck up! Get him out of here!
Young Joseph, why the fuck are you listening to this podcast? Keep your socks on, man.
Young Money.
You know, sock dick kind of reminds me of a fool who goes around sockless.
He's already got one on his dick. Why does he need him on his feet?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That motherfucker stays warm.
Hey, so earlier, Mike, you were talking about you hate the song "Lean Like a Cholo," and I was thinking about how fucking shitty was like around that time period. All of the popular songs were shitty as fuck.
Oh, they're all shitty. That's why
they're all fucking shitty. Like, "I Kissed a Girl" by Katy Perry is the best thing to come out like during our high school years. I love like popular music.
The first time I heard that song, me, you, and Kimball, and I forgot who else was with us. We went to her house to go drink. We started drinking. She's like, "Oh, and you guys were talking about it. What the fuck are you guys talking about?"
Oh, it was Lorraine.
This song. Oh yeah, and then, you know, you guys put that song on. "I Kissed a Girl," blah blah. I was like, "Wow, that's." To me, I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool because I like girls kissing girls. You know, I have nothing wrong with that. That's pretty badass."
As long as they don't fist each other, I'm fucking cool, bro.
You know what I mean? And it was fucking Katy Perry and all that bullshit. Oh. Yeah, Katy Perry got really annoying really quick after that song.
Yeah. I have never met a single California girl that has melted my popsicle. You know what I mean? It's fucking bullshit.
The Rain was with us that night?
Hey, Mark.
One night. Hey, Steve. Good night.
Do you know if I can skip these credits?
I don't know. Does it let you? Or like...
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't to get the ending, and then... Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Well,
but
time for me to become Robot Steve.
You have 10 minutes. It'll be over before 10 minutes. All you have to do is load up the file again tomorrow. Pick the other choice. Who did you choose first?
9S.
Get it out of the way early, right, bro? Load it up tomorrow. Choose A2, and then do that again. And you can get ending E that way, and that's the actual true ending to the game without having to do all the other side quest bullshit and stuff, you know? I'm glad that you played that game so you can see what I was talking about. I do wish you liked it a little bit more because I hyped it up a lot, but that was like one of my favorite fucking gaming experiences. Like, after I beat it, like, after the part where you're at, though, it was like a sluggish fucking grind to the platinum. I probably put an extra like 30 hours on the game to get the platinum for it. But good shit, man. And now, welcome back to Robot Steve.
Damn. I want to smoke a cigarette.
Alright.
Good luck, Mike.
Alright, guys.
Are you coming back?
I might be back. I don't know. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. If you guys are gone, you guys are gone. If not, I'll be back.
No, I'm gonna be up for a while. I'm not working tomorrow.
Alright. Oh, I'm not working here, but I really want a cigarette. So I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, smoke a cigarette, but like, do you think that you're gonna do other shit? Because we done right about 2 hours. I could just end the podcast right now, and I'll just be on if you want to come back and talk. You know what I mean? Like, should I end it?
That's up to you. But either way, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I really want a cigarette.
All right. Well,
Right.
I'll just end the podcast, and then if you come back, we can talk. So say something to
Okay.
the people. This is episode 60,
All right.
man.
To the people, fuck off, fuck you, and fuck your mothers. Alright, bye.
Bye, Mike.
Alright, I'll be back. Bye-bye.
Steve, you got anything to say to the podcast? Episode 60, man. Listen to that sweet, sweet, sweet sound of clean teeth.
Ooh, I just got a trophy.
Ooh.
What's up, kitty?
Hey, kitty.
Culler's got big.
Who?
Culler.
That cat's already a big cat.
No, he's pretty small still, but he's gotten bigger since we used him.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Remember when I came to visit you in like 2015, we went to your parents' house early in the visit, and then we came back a couple days later, and the chicken that pooped on my hand was already like almost doubled in size. I was like, what the fuck? Like, those things fucking grow crazy fast. Can you imagine if people grew like that? Like, you had to buy like a bunch of different clothes for a kid all within like a 6-month span, you know? All right, we're about to sign off. You got anything to say to the people, Steve? You don't want to tell anybody anything, or even maybe when you listen to this later on, like, hey, future Steve, this was fun doing 60 episodes of a podcast.
Talk to me when we have 100 episodes.
I'll think about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 60 of Just for Fun podcast. I would like to say that it has been a great time having these podcasts with my friends Steve, Mike, and Coleman. It's awesome. I've had a lot of fun over the past 60 episodes of this. To future Mark, whatever episode you're on when you're listening to this, what up? That's all I have to say to my future self is, what up, doe?
To future Mark, do drugs.
Yeah, do more drugs. If you're listening to this, future Mark, do more drugs so you forget about listening to this. Yeah, that's great advice. But it has been a pleasure, Steve. I love you. I love Mike and Coleman also. Just for Fun podcast, episode 60. I think that's right about where we stop, huh? Steve, can you sing us out?
Absolutely.
Why am I not surprised? Just for fun, just for fun, just for fun podcast. Podcast!